Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's Adrienne. Hope you guys are doing good today. So I am going down a very long path. So I thought I'd take this time to start my video because I didn't start this morning. I'm actually out in this country today, again, the sticks. And I think I started off with 129 stops and like 160, either 160 or like 165 packages. Okay. So, but yeah, anyway, there's a tractor in front of me. That's why I paused for a second. But, what was I gonna say? So yeah, I'm out in the country today, delivering right now. I have the truck that doesn't have the little back way where you can get through. So, what I do is basically what you see right here. I unload everything on the little chair right here. I just unload everything on the seat. You're technically not supposed to do that, but it's like the alternative is us getting out of the truck at every single stop and then getting in the bag. Like it wastes time, honestly. So yeah, we don't do that. God, these people are like way back here. But I don't blame them. Like, if I had the money, I'd have a place back off in the woods too. Today, it's like freezing today. It's really cold outside. I'm actually delivering to a camper event. Oh my God. You know what? Y'all, talk about fate. Oh, wow. Hold on one second. Let me deliver this and then I'm gonna come right back. All right. So I just delivered, you can't see it. I won't show it, but I just delivered to a fifth wheel camper van, like in the middle of nowhere, basically. And there was another one around. Actually, there's like a couple of them, a few of them out here. But anyway, that's crazy because I have actually been back thinking about a fifth wheel. I was actually watching a video this morning on just that, fifth wheels. Like, that's just crazy. My body is like really tired today, in all honesty. I'm kind of rushing to go ahead and get through this route that I have. I'm trying to get as much done as I can before the sun goes down, because the sun going down out here in the country is like the kiss of death. Like, everything is so much more difficult to see. It gets colder, and it's already cold today. It's like really cold. There's the temperature thing. Oh, it's 40 degrees. Okay, so it's 40 degrees outside, if this little temperature gauge is correct. So yeah, it's cold, not to mention the wind is blowing. So it's cold and the wind is blowing. So that makes it like that much cooler. I layered up today. Like, I have an undershirt on, then I have my work shirt on, then I have this white hoodie on, and then I have my vest on top of that, because we have to wear our vests. There's no delivery point here. It just, what? I literally have to go back where I was. Oh, this is wild. Okay. This thing, it has me going in a circle, and I was like, wait, why am I going in a circle? It literally is sending me back where I was, but it didn't direct me there before I just left. Okay, that's, you know what? That's one of those annoyances of being out here in the country. It's like, that is so crazy. Like, it sent me out, and then there's, okay. Fine. I have to turn around, guys. I'll check back in with you guys later on. I know this man is like, what the hell is wrong with her? She just came from out of here. But y'all, the GPS like led me out and then around in a circle and then just to come back. Like, that's weird. But anyway, where was I? Talking about what I was wearing. Yeah, other than that, like, I'm ready to go already. Like, I am. Oh, that's why this is, I hope that I can get back here, to be honest with you. It doesn't look muddy. It looks all dried out. So I guess what he's doing is like flattening out the road a bit. He's like moving dirt around or something. I don't know. I realized that while Gabe was here, you know, Gabe was home for like what, 3.5 weeks, and I didn't really get that much done. You know, just being a parent and constantly running after your kids, it is exhausting and time consuming as well. Because of course we had to get all of his stuff together. Oh, there's horses. I love horses. I want horses one day, y'all. But yeah, I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, as I thought I would. I'm gonna show you the horses when I come back. They are so beautiful. Y'all, look at these horses. You can tell that they like raised and probably breed these horses. They have the little, I don't know what it's called, but it's like the jumping thing pins and stuff. Look at it, it's so pretty. Oh my God. I love horses. I didn't show the house on purpose. I had like one of those big like horse barn things where people like come and like watch them do tricks and stuff. They had one of those like behind the house, and the house was gorgeous also. If I were gonna buy some land in the States, I would definitely like get something kind of off grid, just off to myself. Like I wouldn't want to live in like a neighborhood, like a housing development or whatever you want to call it. Suburbs, that's the word I was looking for. I would not want to live in the suburbs. I would want to live like in the country. I know everything is like further away in terms of like, I don't know, grocery store or whatever, but I feel like that's the beauty of having your own land. Like you can have animals, you can have chickens, and you can, you know, make a bunch of stuff yourself. You can grow vegetables and stuff yourself. So anyway, random thought. But yeah, it is deep back here. Woo. I'm listening to a book called The Science of Getting Rich. It's very eye-opening for me, so I'm enjoying that. I'll tell you a little bit. Like this is kind of the area where I'm at. It's like nothing but woods. This is the path. This is how most of the paths look. I am going to try to push through and do as much as I can before nightfall. Maybe I can get done before nightfall, or like right at the edge of nightfall. We shall see. It's 2:33 right now. Normally it gets dark like around 5:36, something like that. Really early here, but I'll check back in with you guys later. All right, so I'm going down my second long driveway right now. So anyway, I remembered something that I forgot to mention. So we had a conversation at work, and the conversation was basically that, like, hey, y'all, we're doing a lot of hiring. We're aggressively, I think the word they used was aggressively hiring, but the routes are dropping. Like, we're losing routes. So that means that if you're slacking, then you could catch the boot. Honestly, hearing that, like, even though I know what it means, even hearing that is sort of like, okay, Adrienne, everything that you've been thinking about here lately, it's like I'm being pushed to like making the decision. I know it might sound corny, but I feel like I'm being pushed to like go ahead and follow my dreams, like do what my passion is. Just one of those things. Just like this morning, like I literally was watching. So yeah, I get these text messages and emails from Camping World. And I don't know, I probably have mentioned this before, but like I really want to get a camper. I almost bought one a couple years back, but that's like one of my dreams, to get a camper and like travel around the US, and just to have, like, I've even thought about living in one, the kids and I actually recently. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like I got that text message and I literally was watching this tour of this fifth wheel on the TV this morning, and now to pull into a driveway that has a fifth wheel, like that's crazy. All right, there's a little bit of sunlight left, but I'm losing it. All right, so I had to slow down a little bit. One, because I had an issue delivering a package to somebody's garage and the garage door wouldn't close. I'm already like weary enough as it is trying to deliver to garage door. Like I'm the one that like goes and like puts the package in really quick and walks back. The app says that you're supposed to like stand outside and wait for it to close, but I'm like, yeah, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. But so yeah, I had to like call the customer. I could have called support, but I ended up calling the customer, and just to make sure that she was home, and she came outside. So I was like, okay, it is 5:26 now. Let's try to be done before 7 o'clock. That's my goal. That's going to be my goal for right now, to be done before 7 o'clock. So I'll check back in once I finish these last few deliveries. Y'all cannot see this, but there are like deers right in front of me. Oh my God. Let me see if I can zoom in. Look at those deers. Look. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was one that ran out before I could get my camera open. Oh my God. Wow. All right, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. It is the next day. I did not finish the vlog last night, y'all. I don't know what happened yesterday. And I honestly have come to the conclusion that I don't think this job is for me. And I've been there before. Like, I've been said that, but like, seriously, I think before I was just like, oh, this isn't really what I want to do. But like, no, I don't think my body is meant to do this much like intensive physical labor, if that makes sense. And I know some people are going to be like, oh, you're supposed to, man, it don't work, can't eat or something like that. I've heard that recently, but no, that's not the thing. There are all different types of work that you can do, and yeah, this is not the one for me. The job is like really beating my body up. All the different movements and just how fast we are basically forced to move in order to like get done by a certain time, like it's crazy. Some of my workmates have suggested like making sure that I stretch in the morning, because like just getting in and out of the truck, especially getting out of the truck, like, because a lot of times, especially depending on whether I'm getting out the driver's side or if I'm going in the back and getting out from the side, like I have to like jump down basically. And oh my God, when I jump down, I feel it all through my legs and my knees and just everything. So yeah. I'm trying my best to like make do for now, but I am like almost desperately trying to figure out what my next move is going to be. A couple of guys that I talk to at the job every morning before work, we started talking about entrepreneurism yesterday morning, and like, just, I don't know, it was a really good conversation. It was one of those conversations where you're like, wow, I've been thinking about this and here we are talking about it. That's like confirmation, right? We were talking about different little business ideas and ventures and things that they have done. Like, one of the guys is a licensed real estate agent, and another guy like has his CDL or is working on his CDL license or something, like, or he has like part of it, something like that. I'm like, you know what, Adrienne, it's time for you to like go and do this. Like, stop putting it off. Like, I am gonna be 37 this year, and I'm just like, I feel like in some ways I feel like I've wasted so much time. Well, not wasted time, because I don't want to think negative about it, but I don't know, I just know that the time is now and I gotta get going. But anyway, back to yesterday. So I had 129 stops or 128 stops, which should not have, in theory, should not have taken me that long. But I ended up getting back to the station last night around 9:30. Yeah, 9:30. Actually, no, it was probably, I think I got back into Durham around 9:30. Of course, I had to get gas and then go back to the station, drop off the bags and the devices, then go back to the lot. So I think I clocked out around 10 o'clock. But, and think about it, I clocked in at 10 o'clock, clocking out at 10 o'clock. So yeah, yesterday was a very, very long day. I had 145 packages, and it was just so many things. And I've talked about this before, but just GPS issues. Like, the GPS on the phone would take me to a location and stop. Normally, you know, just like I've showed you before, regular GPS takes you to the location and it stops you there, right? It would stop me somewhere, but then it would not be like the house. It would be like, you would look at the address on the house and it wasn't it. Like, I had one package, it took me somewhere and it was like this long path. It was like a path behind this big house, and they're like goats and everything. And I get there, like, it stops, and I'm like, I'm looking at the address on the package and in the phone, and the address on the house is like not it. So then I put the address in my phone and it's like 10 minutes away. So I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. There was one, I put down one package and the GPS was like in the neighbor's, like, so
I don't know how to explain this. The geolocation, I think that's what it's called. Like that allows you to, it like confirms that you're at the right address. Well, I was at the right address, but the geolocation was telling me to go next door in like the neighbor's yard, which is a little tricky. You know, you don't want to just be going in somebody's yard, but I don't know. I'm to the point now where I'm just like, you know what? I'm about to just start walking into other people's yard, standing there for a couple of seconds just so I can get this thing to like clear out, because it's so frustrating, like, so frustrating. And then I had another one, I think it was a couple of stops after that one where there was no GPS. Like there's like a blue line that directs you, you know, to where you're supposed to be going. There was no blue line, like nothing. And then the customer had written comments like, you got to go down past the church and it's in between the church and this. Bruh, it's like you're on some like treasure hunt or something trying to get these packages delivered. That's very frustrating. And then for whatever reason, like somehow the GPS was like skipping. I don't know if it was me or if it was something that was happening within the app, but it was like it skipped over a couple of stops. So then I get to the point where it's telling me to like, you know, my next package is gonna come from a new bag. And I'm like, but I still have 2 more packages left. What? So I skipped over a couple of stops. So then I have to go back to those. And yeah, it's a mess. My device wasn't updating for dispatch. So they called me a couple of times. Like they called me, it's like right after I left out in the morning, like, hey, what van number are you? And I told her my van number. And then she called me back later on and she's like, are you in airplane mode? And I was like, no. So yeah, apparently there was some issue with, I don't know, GPS or I don't know what it was. But I said this before, I knew this job wasn't gonna be long-term. I knew it was temporary because I know what I want to do, right? I know that I want to be an entrepreneur, like that more than anything. And I realize that now more than ever that I really want to be an entrepreneur. I really want to work for myself. I really want to be able to just set my own schedule, my own routine, like wear what I want to wear, like be able to spend more time with my kid. Oh my God. I'm honestly not used to this. My kids are not really used to this because they're used to me, especially when they were younger. Like I was able to spend so much time with my kids and be with them so often. Like I was always at school events and stuff and volunteering and just doing everything. So I miss that part. Let's just say I miss when my kids are younger. There, I said it. I miss having my little babies, but I just want more freedom in my life. Like I want more freedom in my everyday decisions, and I want more money, to be honest with you. Yeah, I can definitely see myself being one of those like serial entrepreneurs because I have so many ideas in my head. It's just a matter of them getting out, coming to fruition, like me doing the work. And it's difficult at the moment because it's like when I'm working, so I work 4 days back to back. When I'm working, nothing else happens. Like you see how yesterday was, I worked literally 10 to 10, 12 hours. So when I get home, like I'm pretty much done. It's like take clothes off, get a shower, get in bed. Like I'm rarely even eating. There's no way for me to really do much of anything. Even now, it's like I've been up. It's 8:31, okay? 8:31. I have been up since like around 5:30, 6 o'clock, because I have multiple alarms set because I like, you know, it helps me to get up in the morning. And I took a hot bath. So I got up this morning, I had a hot bath. And that was nice, but it's like that time just gets away. And now it's like 8:30 and now it's time for me to put on my clothes and head out. Yeah, I don't have a lot of time to do things when I'm working. So it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday that I'm off. That's my time to like really try to do as much, you know, as many things as I possibly can. Every day it's like confirmation. Like even as I'm going on my routes, it's like, this is why you need to be doing X, Y, Z. I think if anything, this job has been like a motivator for me to, you know, go ahead and put myself out there and do what it is that I want to do. I'm just sitting here, have my robe on still. I haven't even dressed yet, but I got out the tub and came downstairs, and I made me some coffee. In any case, thanks for watching this video, and leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.